this.
Up next, Roundabout, static analysis for Solidity.
I'm still looking at the transaction cards. Get sucked into these things.
Yeah, I can just read out the quick summary up top. Certora is building an open source static analysis tool for Solidity. Our goal is to use syntax tree analysis and abstract interpretation to build a series of interprocedural flow sensitive static analysis that detects common security vulnerabilities in Solidity contract. Our first target is rounding errors, and we have released the Roundabout tool here. Okay.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Certora is also going to support the round in a big way, contributing around 10K to their 4 badge holders. So 2,500 each to each badge holder, which is super cool. That's a lot of funds, for a private company to just donate into the round. Really huge to do that. And and rounding errors are what just caused the bouncer exploit in October, right? So it's a very important thing that we need to catch.
Yeah, and one thing I think that's like amazing about Ethereum in general is whenever we find hacks, we now kind of know that these hacks exist and we can kind of protect ourselves against them in the future. So we just like keep getting harder as an ecosystem and truly eventually be unstoppable one day. If you want to be, like, Ethereum's permissionless, you can deploy hackable code. But if you want to prevent against every hack we've previously seen, you could do that. And to build static analysis tools that prevent against hacks we've previously seen is very cool. And they open source it, so you can learn more about it if you go to their GitHub here.
And it's just great because they're an auditing company, right? Like, it's almost against their best interest to make this stuff open source. They're developing it so that they can audit contracts better and faster. And then now they're just giving this out there to all their competitors who can also audit and do it faster. All the AI agents that everyone's going to use, they're going to be safer. And really, when you open source a tool like this, you really just make Ethereum safer for everyone. And it's really a weird incentive thing for a company like Certora, which is one of the big auditing firms in the space, to do. So, like, hats off to them for making this available. And really clearly they care about the security of the ecosystem more than necessarily their bottom line completely. It's a balance, of course. Hey, I know they have a lot of people on staff. They got to keep them employed. They got to keep doing audits. But like, when you open source tools like this, you can tell you're a friend of the industry.
Amen. And thank you to them to donating to the round as well. Like, very cool to see teams making donations themselves.